Well, good morning. It's a bit windy. It's about 8 o'clock on a Friday and the wind's coming in. It's supposed to go from 20 to 40 by about lunchtime, and I'm quite close to a road, so I'm sorry about the road noise. But I've been out a few times since the last video, but sadly not found a great deal. That included a trip down to Bath with a good friend of mine, but nothing more than a Victorian penny and a couple of odd bits. But there you go, it's the way it goes. Back today on what I call my birthday field, because it came available just before my birthday a couple of years ago. I've been on it a couple of times, but I've found quite a few Romans on here, so I'm hopeful, but you never know. So I'll crack on and show you the first good hole. Right, sorry about the road noise again. Right, catch you in a bit. Well, third hole in, it was a button of the first one, a bit of tinfoil scrap the second one, and after finding a bit of Roman pot, well, I'm pretty sure it's a bit of Roman pot. Where's it gone? Hold on, I'll just find it in my... I do like to collect bits of pot as well. Definitely look Roman to me. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, look. That looks like a bit of Roman pot to me. So I found that and I thought, oh, there might be some Roman stuff around here, and I'm pretty sure that's a little bit of a fibula. Or it's a horse's head. Nah, I've found horses' heads before, but yeah, not positive, but that's what looks like a very scratchy signal, but there you go. I'm not sure, but it's got that ridge on the back sort of thing, side bit, so I think that's part of a fibula. Right, we'll keep an eye on this area then. Right, let's carry on. Let's see if we can do a live one. I've got my back to the wind, so hopefully it's going to shield you a bit. This is a nice faint 82. Very little, so it's either small or deep. It's usually the way. It's great ground for digging again. Look at this lovely stuff. I do appreciate a nice bit of earth when it's nice and easy to dig. Oh, it's a bit of a chunk, look. Just make it easier to 1 foot dig. Let's do down now. Let's change tack. Have a bit of a... Oops, sorry, it's probably... Me changing tack has probably brought the wind into play. Still down there. I'm gonna get my back to the wind again. Of course I have a sexy spade again today. I have the day as 2 on sensitive, with a couple of tweaks just for my pleasure. Oh, it's gone. That's good news then. It's out. Oh, it's now booming 84. Look, whatever it is, it's a booming 84. Right, let's give you a bit of a tilt. Oh, that wind is picking up. We'll wave a few handfuls of dirt and see where we get. There's a worm there. Put him back. Worms are good for the soil. Might have to get the old pinpointer out and have a bit of a wave with that. If I've missed it. You see it? No. Come on then, pinpoint that. Although I've got it on vibrate, so you probably won't be able to hear it. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Buzzing well. Turn that off. I think that's a bit of lead. Oh, alright, look there. It's very smooth for a random piece of lead, isn't it? It's a big old chunk. Perhaps it was a... That's definitely what it was. It's a big old chunk. Oops, Dan's getting away. It just feel heavy, so it does feel like lead. Edge is a bit crumbly. It might have been a... I mentioned this before, a pot mend. When there's a hole in a jug and they squish the lead through it, flatten it both sides, and then it seals up the hole. Obviously, now we know lead's toxic, it's probably not a good idea, but there you go. I think that's what it was, but it was a good signal anyway, so yeah, a good sign of old habitation anyway. Right, let's carry on. Oh, this wind is going to double in speed by about 11 o'clock. It's going to be blowing me across the field. Anyway, this one's quite nice. Oh, where's it gone? 70, 71, that. It's got a bit of a wiggle on the old lines on the DS2 screen. Open-aida. Woohoo! Blustery day indeed. And I've puffed it out, look. Try and keep my back to the wind so you don't cop it. Let's have a look on this pile, shall we? Go on, let's go straight for the pinpointer, shall we? Down there somewhere. That's right. Oh, there we go, look. It was a little bullet. What such a banging noise, like. Yeah, you found it. Let you off then. I'll turn that off, yeah. So we do find a lot of these. A lot of little bullets. Let's make something out of them one day and mount them all together, clean them all up or something. So, oops, going out of shot. So, yeah. Anyways, it's a lot better than the tin can, eh? Right, let's carry on. Yeah, here we go again, back to the wind. I quite like this one. This one's 76, 77. Nice and faint as well. Trying to go for some of them faint ones today. Sometimes just end up going for the ones that bang out, but the little faint ones. And I've been over this field a couple of times, probably not so faint now. Probably means they're a bit deeper down or something I've missed before as I'm rushing around. Again, it's the one-footed digging technique. Look. Could probably do with a spade with a little bit of a notch on the back there, so you can. Right, it's gone on with it now. A little bit of a notch, you could put your foot in it. To all you spade manufacturers out there, to aid one-footed digging. There, just there, look, where I put my foot on the back of that. Helps us old boys so we don't have to bend down so much. There it's gone, there it is, it's in here. What's it coming in? It's coming in an 80 now. Let's get down a bit, shall we? Let's get down, come on, it's pinpointer day today. Let's use a pinpointer a bit. I should use it more, I'm just not. Oh, there we go. There we've seen it. You'll see it. There it is, look. Bullet casing. Yeah, there it is. But, yeah, it was something I haven't found before, so let's pick that up. Normally they've got like a dent in the back where they've been struck. So, well, that one's just like a dummy one or something, I don't know. Some more unusual. Anyway, right, let's carry on, see if we can find something slightly older. Oh, here we are. I found loads of pottery, and I'm sure it's all Roman. So, fingers crossed there'll still be some Roman metal stuff out here, but there you go, this one's not too bad, look. if you can hear it over the wind. It's a nice little faint 82, 83. Oh, excuse me, I'm sniffing. Having a good sniff in this weather. It's not too cold, but the wind is blowing a hoolie. That's a nice strong 82, 83. So we've uncovered a bit of it. If we can turf some stuff out here, look. Dig the whole day through. Oh yeah. Oh, it's still there. It's still down there somewhere. Oh yeah. So when you get home after a day doing this and you go, oh yeah, I've been digging. And it's still there. My word. See, the hopes are it's deep, so it's old. But sometimes you get deep and you find a tin can, you think, well, how did that get down there? This one is just rolling back. Like, see, the only thing I do like my sexy spade, but it's very thin. It's very thin on the shovel end. And I've got a feeling I've actually brought one out that's a bit thicker. Because there you go, see, when you do that, you only get a small width of spade on it, and you can actually do with a bit more. Alright, okay. Should we get down and have a go with the pinpointer? Yeah, go on then. Let's do that. Let's go with the pinpointer and see if it's within this rubble I've dislodged. Could dig around with a pinpointer. Oh, there we go. Down there somewhere, look. Oh, that looks like a big shiny button, look. Oh, there you go. No, it's a big bit of tin can, look. You get what I mean? I know this stuff gets ploughed up, but round and round, and there you go. It turns out to be a big bit of tin can. Put you back. Oh dear, not what we want, but I might. It's off the field, so a bit of wombling done. Let's carry on. That was a tiny little signal. I don't know if you can see that very well on this camera because it doesn't focus very well close up. Sorry, and the wind, but it's a really decorative little bit of what looks like bronze. I think that's definitely snapped off something. Look, that's well pretty. That is. Look. Definitely old. Not really sure what it's come off, but yeah. Oh, it's got a hole there, so it looks like a hinge pin of something. Look. Oh, I'll have to go around here see if there's any more of that. But yeah, I like that. That's very pretty. Right, let's have a bit of a search around this area, see if I can find more of these. There's the wind picking up again. Should have brought a kite. Right. 86, 88, 85. They're good numbers. Good numbers. Let's have a poke around here and see what's the amount of pottery around here is remarkable. And once you get your eye in spotting a bit of pottery, a bit of grey, there's so many rims and stuff as well. It's not just the little flat bits. It's some real good chunky pieces. That's what attracted me to this field in the first place, because a lovely farmer said he'd found quite a lot of pottery when he's been doing stuff on this field, and I was very keen to search it. So with the Deus 1 I found 1 Roman, with the Deus 2 I found 5, so draw your own conclusions from that. But I did like my Deus 1. So let's have a look, see if is it in this big lump? It is. And can we see it in this big lump? Is it sticking out somewhere? Have we got anything that... We'll break it in half then, see if I can... Go. Is it this half? No, back in the hole. Okay, still new. Can we see it now? No, sorry, excuse the sniff. God, muscles, can't break into it. Like. Right, still that half. Yeah, can we see it? No, we still can't see it. Let's break it in half again. Oh, what's this? Oh, there she goes. And go our favourite little bullet. Look, definitely going to try and clean these up to brass, and I presume they're brass. Or there might be some other sort of phosphorus bronze. Make a necklace out of them or something, like teeth, like shark's teeth, but bullets. Perhaps you can drill through them. I don't know. That's a thought, isn't it? Now there's a thought for some. I haven't even started my chest set again yet, so I think I've got enough hobbies to be going on with at the moment. But these are quite nice. There's something smooth about these, although they are quite deadly, obviously. But there you go. That was it. Good signal. Another bullet. Let's carry on. Well, this is I was going to call it car cam. Somebody thought it might be crutch cam. This and lorry cam. So I'm back to the car for a salted caramel natural valley and a drink of water. But just thought I'd show you finally all the pot I've had. No coins, possibly a bit of a fibula. I'm not sure what else in that little metal piece, but yeah, look at this. I mean, we're talking. Let me go and find the right place. I'm sure that's Raymond all day long. I'm no expert on pottery, but it's that grey manky stuff. But so look at that. It's a huge, big, chunky bit. Look at that rim there. Let me tilt you a bit. Sorry. Look at that rim. That's a lovely piece, isn't it? Look at that. See, there's absolutely tons of it. There's another rim bit. Another bit. But my money's definitely on that being Raymond, and all sorts of, you know, little chunky bits like this that are grey and grotty that have obviously been around a long while. Little bits apart, not sure. That's a bit more sort of Samian type, but it's got that black glaze on it, so it might be a bit older. But yeah, look at all that. So Raymonds have been around here, obviously, but obviously these particular Raymonds were very tidy with their coins because they haven't really dropped a lot. Well, I found those 5 the last time, but this time it's a bit scarce. There you go. We've got, oh, looks like it's marks on that one. That's 2 hours in, so definitely found more pot than decent metal things. But the pot's quite nice, isn't it? Because you definitely get the feeling that people have been here, and yeah, encouraging anyway. Encouraging signs. Right. Anyway, I'll finish my snack and I'll get on with my digging. Catch you on the next one. Well, I don't know what this is, but it's stuck in there pretty well. It's got a sort of a decorative edge. Oh, and it's got a milled bit on it as well. But I really can't get it out, so that's going to have to be soaked when I get back to see if she'll come out. Yeah, but it's interesting, isn't it? So that's one for later on. I'll show you when it's soaked and recovered. It might be something nothing, but it does look quite decorative around the edge. So yeah. Ooh, it's a cliffhanger. Let's see what we get. Well, I think we might have reached the peak of the wind because struggling to keep my hat on and stay up at a minute. But there you go. A few more lengths of this field and then it'll be off for dinner. This one's 74. Sounded quite nice. Let's have a bit of a heave into there. Oh, look at that! Look how nice that ground is. Look. Oh, so easy digging, eh? It's gone. So we're here. The last few bits have been bits of lead, so fingers crossed this one's a bit better. There it's in here. Can you see it? No. This is it, whatever it is. Oh, so just another bit of... I don't even think that's lead, actually. Oh, it could be. Could be lead, but... it's a spiky lump or something, isn't it? Spiky lump of something. There we go. Well, I say we'll do a couple more lengths of this one, and then we'll be back for dinner. Oh, I'm quite interested to see how that that one comes out that I've got to soak. But anyway, let's do a bit more, and if I find anything, I'll show you. Well, it's the clod of earth has been in soak for I don't know, a couple of hours while I've got home and had my dinner. I haven't seen it myself, so I don't know what it is. It could be a bolt off a tractor, or it could be something nice. Now we have to find it because it's in the murky depths somewhere. I don't really know which bit it is. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? So, really. Oh. This is just random, isn't it? Oh, there it is, right. So that's what it was. I think it's a little ring, actually. Right. So there we are. It's... I'm trying to see when you're seeing it. I presume that goes all the way through. Yeah, it does. All the way through. I can't get it all out there. Right, let's have a bit of a... There you go. Right. It's very small, but quite decorative. Right, let me, now we've revealed it, let me give it a clean up, and I'll come back to you when it's a bit cleaner. Right, all good fun. Yeah, well there we are, look. I thought it might be a ring, and I thought it might be off a cane or something. Oh, and my good lady wife said it may be a thimble, because supposedly there was thimbles that didn't go to the end. Not round at the top, so there you go, it's very light. Looks like it may have been sort of gilded at one point. But yeah, that's a nice little thing, that, isn't it? It's probably the best thing I found all day. But yeah, well, there you go. Not Roman, but yeah, quite pleasant. Yeah, like that. Here we are. This is the roundup from my birthday field, as is now known. Yeah, an interesting day. That's the whole pile of it. Let's show you what we got. And this is all the pottery I picked up. Look at all this lot across top here. Look. All the pottery. And I would say, in my limited knowledge, that most of that is probably Roman. All this grey stuff. But I've got a friend in the village who's more of a pottery man than I am, so I'll send him a picture of all this and see what he thinks. But for the amount of pottery, very few Roman finds. Anyway, if any, in fact. Right, so Tin Can Alley, the usual smattering of tin cans and shotgun shells. The lead stuff, bits and bobs of lead. This little thing here, which I thought originally when it came out might have been a broken fibula because it's sort of arched back and edged, but I'm not really sure. It looks some sort of, possibly some sort of artifact, you know. So yeah, that's probably me thinking something's a lot nicer than it was. That, weird, it was next to a signal, but it's not metal, that's sort of ceramic. So a ceramic ball of some sort, I don't know what that was used for. There's sort of a hole in the top, but that was a bit random. Buttons, a few buttons, a little bit of shot, tiny bullet, and then 5 big bullets and a shell. And getting down to the nice things of the day, there was this nice little bit of metal that I don't know what it is. It focuses. You can focus for me. possibly not. Anyway, it was quite nice. And then, we're not really sure what this is. I've shown it to a couple of friends, but it's decorative. It's open both ends. We thought it might be a tailor's thimble, but couldn't find anything looking like that. Sort of small finger size, so it could be a ring, or could be, I thought it might be part of a cane, like a walking cane or something like this. Some sort of decorative piece. It's very light. It's certainly not gold, although it looks like it might have been gilded at one point. So yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. I might put that on. Hopefully it's a little ring. Very nice pattern on it, so if that's actually focusing. Yeah, very nice pattern on it. But yeah, probably best find of the day. So a good 4 hours out in the very, very windy conditions. And that's what I didn't mention. That's what came out of the mud. So you've probably seen just earlier than this, I've did the reveal. So unfortunately, it wasn't anything very exciting. But anyway, that's how it goes. You know, things stuck in the mud. You have to ease them out. That could have been proper treasure, but as it was, there you go. So obviously, lots of Roman movement on this field, but this time it didn't relate to any coins or anything. But it's still a good day. So blown around the field, and hopefully I'll be back out again soon. Thanks for watching. Catch you again.